evening, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Directors from the Canadian Grandmasters Fiddling Association, I want to thank everyone for being here, and I want to welcome you all to be here at the 35th Canadian Grandmasters Fiddling Competitions Finals. If this is your first time here, you might have felt like a stranger coming here, but I hope you feel like family and friends when you leave, and I hope this is not your last time, because for the most part, when you come to the Canadian Grandmasters, you want to come back next year. So, thanks for being here. So my name is Fiddle. I'm the treasurer for the Canadian Grandmasters. Around this stage, I'm better known as Danica's dad. So thank you for being here. I want to turn your attention to page 14. So a couple weeks ago, I have a 7-year-old at home that's also been playing fiddle for a couple years, and she told me that her dream is and her inspiration is to be like her big sister, and she wants to be on the stage one day. And the competitors that you saw this afternoon, that you're going to see this evening, are the ones that are inspiring the next generation, and they've been inspired from the previous generation. So, as the treasurer, one of the things that I wanted to do was to make sure that there's sustainability and that we can continue doing this for years to come. So, brand new that we're starting a sustainability fund, memorial funds, and also legacy funds. So if you're interested, my email address is in the program on page 14. And we're going to dedicate a page on the website for basically lifetime contributions. You'll move up different levels. And the hope is that this fund will continue to build annual revenue to help with this. I was part of the 2022 Canadian Grandmasters in Winnipeg, and having raised money for that, and I know the costs keep on going up every year, and I think that the Kamloops team here deserve a big round of applause for all the tremendous work they've done. It's a lot of work and takes a lot of effort, and one way that we can ensure this is going to be around for years and generations to come is to, all be part of the sustainability fund. So please consider it, whether you're an association. We also do personal tax receipts as well, because we're a non-profit charitable organization, and if there's businesses that want to contribute to that, please reach out to me and we'll figure out how we can make that all happen. So, without further ado, please put your hands together for the MC by extraordinaire, the one and only Daniel Lab!
What an exciting endeavor that Phil has started and announced tonight, so do keep that in mind. We had a wonderful afternoon, and we listened to 18 top-notch fiddlers from across the country, and the judges had their work cut out for them, let me tell you. They did narrow it down. I'm sure there's some arm wrestling, and who knows, but they narrowed it down to 10 finalists, and we are here tonight, gathered here tonight to listen to these 10 finalists. They will be playing 4 contrasting tunes in a 5-minute time limit. There is a time, and she will be keeping her eye on her clock. They will be playing different tunes than they played this afternoon. So if you were here earlier today, then you will be hearing a fresh new set. And it's very exciting to hear the tunes that they've kept in their back pocket for the finals. So, this is how things will go tonight. We are going to now listen to the top 10, and after that, a couple of little announcements, and then we'll have an intermission. And then after the intermission, we have more of a show for you. We are very excited to induct 13 nominees into the Canadian Fiddle Hall of Honor. We'll be talking about them and showing photos and talking about their stories. We have the youth, 16 youth, that will be performing a few songs, and then we'll have all the awards and prizes and all that kind of stuff at the end. So, buckle your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready to start? I wanted to be able to tell you the tunes that Ben is playing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ben Roots. He's playing the Friendship Waltz, the Goldenrod Jig, Thomas Reel, Taxoma Bound, inspired by Larry Franklin. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1, Finals, 2025 Canadian Grandmasters, Ben Roots. festivities here in Kamloops. Contestant number 2 comes to us from Victoria, British Columbia. Yes, thank you. I forgot to mention before we started, just hold your clapping if you can until after the 4th tune, please. Thank you. Max is going to play Genie by Calvin Gallrath, Plymouth Lassies, Doc Harris Hornpipe by Howdy Forster, and Runaway Fiddle inspired by Bobby Hicks. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2, Max Francis.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.